I didn't have much of a social life. I lived alone. I didn't sleep too well at my apartment. I just kind of worked and just hung out alone most of the time. Had to move back to my mother's house. I kind of had nothing really after that point. I had actually started being treated for depression. I guess you would say it was suicidal ideation. I was always fascinated by street gangs, cults, terrorist organizations, just any kind of crazy extreme group. So I joined the NSM. You fill out an application. I think you have to certify that you're definitely white or something like that, and that you agree with the principles. So it was kind of an intellectual adventure in a way. Oh, I read all the classics, Mein Kampf, Chernow Diaries, so you feel like you kind of are learning these new truths that no one else knows. I would blame the Jews for something to do with Hollywood or the TV networks, and I would connect that to some kind of social problem. So I started meeting up with kind of local people. We wore those crazy uniforms, brown shirts from Germany. We always painted ourselves as the victims. We're just fighting back against these oppressive forces. We're the good guys. When you have that kind of mindset, you can kind of justify other crazy stuff. It gave me something to believe in. It gave me purpose and meaning. If you believe you are in some revolutionary struggle, that'll give you something to fight for, something to live for. I really was a true believer, and I really thought it would make the world a better place. I used to wear this little necklace underneath my shirt. No one could ever see it, but it was like an iron cross with a swastika in the middle. I didn't treat anybody ever badly, but in my mind, I would have just some awful thought process, this really hateful thoughts. You should be sent to some other area. I was always more of a separatist. I didn't want to like commit genocide or anything. It definitely seemed possible. In a weird kind of way, I might have actually just hated myself and I projected it outwards. You could kind of just see hurt on people's faces. Just for a few seconds, that would kind of get to me and bother me. It was hard to deny that it was just a huge negative force in the world. It's almost like I lived a double life. In a lot of ways, I never wanted to be like the racist redneck. I got along very well with most of my coworkers. That place, it was about 90% black. I was disillusioned by certain things about it, dysfunctional people in there, a lot of infighting between the different factions. I had a girlfriend at the time, but she gave me an ultimatum to get out, and I did. When you really, really believe in something, you don't want to have to look back and say that you were wrong. Like, the only cure for that is love. I think it just fans the flames. Like, both sides kind of just push back and back on each other. I would say to try to read some like well-known, well-respected authors from different parts of the political spectrum. Try to figure out what's going wrong in your life and be honest with yourself. Deep down inside, why do you want to join this? What would you get from it? What would it accomplish? And is there a better way that you can find those things elsewhere? Find something that gives you purpose. It just ultimately is a waste of time, and you could very well end up getting yourself in legal trouble